Alright, well, you got last video on the Monte Carlo. We finished it all up. Injectors come in. Well, actually, they got lost in the mail for like 3 or 4 weeks. And then, luckily, they ended up at the place to clean them in. And he got them clean, and they went and picked them up and brought them to me instead of trying to have them shipped back to us. So they made a little drive, but worked all out. So just a quick rundown. It's just we used a factory small block Chevrolet mounts from this car, and we bought the ICT billet motor mounts. I think they were like $35 or something like that. They were cheap on Amazon. It's a 5.3 stock bottom end with it's got Speedmaster head studs, LS9 head gaskets. It's got I think it's a BTR Stage 2 turbo cam. It's just, I think it's 706 heads on it.
Real basic rundown motor.
Yeah, it's nothing special.
Certified ripper.
He got the on 3 turbo kit, and it started fitting like shit, and nothing worked out right, so we ended up modifying it and putting the 88 on it. So we built the fender exit exhaust for it. He had bought the on 3 kit with like a 70, no, what was that thing?
76.
Like a really small turbo, 70 or 76, something like that. And we put it on there, and then got all the exhaust built for the fender exit, and it was on there like 2 days, and he called me and said I bought an 88. So we had to redo the exhaust, but we modified everything a little bit to work like we wanted it to.
AC will still work?
Yeah. He wanted to keep the AC, so you can still get the AC line on there. It looks tight. You might not be able to tell it from here, but you can. I built this radiator support down here for it because they had bent this one, the original one, all up. You see, I just mounted the transmission cooler up here off the other radiator. It's still 100% factory front suspension. Yeah, you can tell Brandon's bouncing it like crazy. But everything inside stock, everything works. I chose to mount the Dominator here, or the Terminator. Sorry, I got Dominator in my car. Mounted it there just because I like the way it looked right there and it looked cool. So that's where I put it at. We put the screen over here. Just used some Velcro and Velcroed it up. Put a little piece of flat angle aluminum there. So, but everything's 100%. Like I said, factory inside. The dang window motor took a crap on it. So he's getting ready to have it painted by a friend of ours. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how this thing works. I pressure washed it. It had been sitting under a tree or something for a long time. There's a fender exit exhaust, a little bullhorn thing hanging out. As we stated before, it's got the 8.8 swap with the trick chassis 8.8 swap stuff, and then I think it's a 20-gallon fuel cell. Move the battery back to the back. 20-gallon fuel cell. I had to put it on steel so it wouldn't fit, so that's what we did. I got a 10 AN feed and 8 AN return. He's running on a Holly fuel pump. He wanted to be able to drain the fuel out and stuff, so I have an 8 AN for the so we can drain it out if he wants to at the track or something. If he wants to put pump gas in it and then switch over to E85, that was a really cheap $20 and just drain the fuel out. So I said it's a pretty simple swap. We knocked it out pretty quick, other than having to wait on some parts and stuff like that. But that's it.